Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this. You are standing on the edge of a mountain, gazing at the endless horizon before you. You feel the calling deep within your soul, a purpose so grand, so deeply woven into your being that it feels like the very reason for your existence. But as you take your first step to soar, something or someone pulls you back. It's subtle at first, whispers of companionship, promises of love, security, and belonging. But over time, what seemed like a bond begins to feel like a chain. Let me ask you, how many destinies have been delayed, derailed, or outright destroyed because someone chose the wrong person to work this life journey with? You see, marriage, it is one of the most beautiful yet potentially dangerous institutions the devil has skillfully used to hold people captive. Yes, you heard me right. The devil knows your potential, your calling, and the mark you were created to live on this world. And he will stop at nothing to ensure you never reach it. And one of his cunning tools, a relationship or a marriage that takes your eyes off your purpose. Before we dive deeper, I need you to hold on to one truth as though your life depends on it. You were not put on this earth to get married. Let that sink in. Marriage is not your life's purpose. Your creator did not fashion you in his image, breathe life into you, and give you unique gifts and talents for the sole purpose of finding a spouse. He put you here to fulfill a mission, a destiny, a divine calling. Think about the parable of the talents in Matthew 25. The master gave his servants talents and expected a return. One received 5 talents, another 2, and another 1. But all of them were tasked with multiplying what they were given. When the master returned, he judged them not based on the marital status or the relationships they cultivated, but on how faithfully they fulfilled their assignments. Your life purpose is the talent entrusted to you by God. When you stand before Him at the end of your life, He won't ask, "Did you get married?" He'll ask, "What did you do with the purpose I gave you?" You see, marriage, if approached wrongly, can become a graveyard where great dreams are buried. Many people abandon their passions, give up their God given calling, or let their light dim because they were entangled with someone who wasn't aligned with their destiny. Let me clarify, marriage in itself is not the problem. Marriage, when entered into with the right mindset and with the right partner, can be a powerful catalyst. One shall chase 1,000, but two shall chase 10,000. That's the kind of partnership God intended. A union where both individuals fuel each other's fire, sharpen each other like iron, and push one another closer to fulfilling their destinies. But here is the catch. Not every marriage will do this. Some relationships will drain you, distract you, and ultimately destroy the very essence of who you were created to be. It's easy to get swept away by emotions, by the butterflies, the romance, and by the idea of forever. But before you even think about marriage, you need to ask yourself, will this relationship accelerate my purpose or suffocate it? Does this person align with the vision God has given me for my life? Can we together chase 10,000, or will I end up dragging them along just to chase one? You see, the enemy thrives in distractions. He doesn't need to send a storm to destroy you. He just needs to subtly shift your focus. And a relationship with the wrong person is one of his most effective strategies. Think about this. How many people have abandoned their calling because they were tied to someone who couldn't see or support their vision? How many dreams have died because someone married a person who was intimidated by their light? How many destinies have been delayed because someone settled for companionship over alignment? Let me take you deeper. The enemy doesn't always attack with chaos, he often attacks with comfort. A relationship that feels good but isn't aligned with your purpose can lure you into complacency. You start living for the approval of your partner rather than the applause of heaven. You trade your divine mission for earthly validation. And the scariest part, You might not even realize it's happening until years have passed and you look back wondering where all the time went. If you are considering marriage or already in one, I urge you, be intentional. Marriage is not just about love, attraction, or companionship. It's a divine partnership, a union designed to multiply your effectiveness and propel you closer to your calling. Here is how to discern whether a relationship is from God or a trap. Check the fruit. Does this relationship produce peace, joy, and alignment with God's will? Or does it create confusion, conflict, and compromise? Test the vision. Do your visions align? Can you work together in alignment? Amos 3:3. Seek God's counsel. Pray, fast, and listen. God is not silent about matters as important as this. He will guide you if you're willing to listen. You can fulfill your purpose without marriage. And here is a liberating truth for someone listening today. You can fulfill your purpose without being married. Society may pressure you, culture may label you, and your family may question you, but you are not less because you are single. Jesus himself, the greatest example of purpose-driven living, was not married. The Apostle Paul, who wrote a significant portion of the New Testament, wasn't married. They were wholly focused on their assignments, unencumbered by distractions. If you are single, don't rush into a relationship out of fear or loneliness. Instead, pour yourself into your purpose. Trust that if marriage is part of God's plan for you, He will bring the right person at the right time. As I close, I want you to reflect on this. Your purpose is sacred. It is the reason you were born, the reason you are breathing right now. Don't trade it for temporary satisfaction or societal approval. If you're already married and realize your relationship isn't aligned, it's not too late. Seek God together. Pray for alignment. But if you're not married yet, guard your purpose fiercely. Don't let anyone, not even the person you love, derail what God has destined for you. Remember this. The enemy's greatest fear is a person fully walking in their God-given purpose. Don't give him the satisfaction of derailing you through a misaligned relationship. Protect your purpose, and you will not only change your life, you will change the world. I hope this has helped someone today. Thank you for listening or watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.